Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today I am coming on to see what I'm going to do with the stamping that we did yesterday. So just bear with me till I get myself set up. So again, I've come on at a time I don't usually come on at, so I've no idea if anyone will join me, but if you're watching on the replay, do let me know that you watched it, leave me a comment, and we'll see how we go. Just give it a minute, see if I did have problems getting set up, so I'm not quite sure if people did come with whoops, and then thought I'm gonna have to move that light. Just bear with me till I sort this lamp out. It's not really helping any, is it? So if you do come in, do say hello, and let's see, we'll get moving. I'm not sure. I kind of thought I could cover a notebook and make 2 slimline cards, because there's no point in keeping this in one piece because it'll just get moved from one place to another. So I have this traveller's journal ready to start to put, well, notebook to put into my traveller's journal that I quite like for week to week, and it's light enough that I can carry them out with me. So I really have enjoyed this stamping yesterday, so I think I quite like this part on it. So I've got a piece of designer series paper from the Countryside in paper, so I'm going to use that first on there, and then cut a piece from here. And just, hi Heather, in you come. I was feeling a bit lonely here. I thought no one was going to come and talk to me. And it's a time I don't usually come on, and I could well be clashing with someone who's popular. The only thing I'm kind of looking at is that this notebook has got a curved corner. Oh, you saw me doing my stamping yesterday. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I don't want to waste it. I want to use it. Hi Claire, hi Randy, and you come, folks. For a wee while there, I thought I was going to be just on my own. I got it set, the video set up, and then I really didn't know what happened. I couldn't find it again. Put out my notifications to let people know I was coming on, and then I couldn't find it back in YouTube. I've no idea what I don't even know how I fixed it again. Anyway, I'm thinking I would like a cover on this so that I see it on a regular basis. And it's gone now, but actually it's really strange because as I was getting organised to start this huge big moth appeared on my desk, and then it flew away. I was just looking to see if it's anywhere around. I can't see it, but it was like big with beautiful, beautiful markings. Yeah, so I've kind of measured this up to give me a start. I still have the triple corner punch, I think. It's a way out. Oh yeah, that one. So I should be able to punch. At the moment, Stampin' Up don't have a corner rounder punch, which personally I think is a bit daft, but anywho, it is what it is. If you have one, don't part with it. Okay, so I thought that a wee border of something with Night of Navy would be good. So I've got this piece here, so I'm going to cut that to the size that I worked out, and then we'll cut this for the notebook, and then we'll work out what we'll do with the rest card wise. I think I'll probably get at least 2 slimline cards, or maybe a bookmark. I did think about bookmarks, so give me a moment. Right, so I did work out that that is 21 centimetres that way and 12.8 that way, but allowing for the curve of the, I'm only going to decorate the front and not get involved with this bit because, yeah, it can be a bit dodgy if you're not making the whole notebook from scratch yourself. So I want this first layer to be 20 centimetres by 11.5. So open the arm up. I think it's because I used the Night of Navy in there for the sky that it works. And let's face it, Night of Navy works with anything because it's wonderful. Right, so what's to be 20 centimetres by 11.5. Just double check that that makes sense on there. Yeah, I think that just to sit that centrally will work, but I still think I'd quite like to have the curve. So put that straight in the corner there. And then this bit, I want to use, I think I like this end here for my notebook, so I'm going to, I'll have to do it upside down to get the width. 11.1 I have worked out, just to give it a faint, a wee thin border of Night of Navy. Ooh. Anyway, still got this for bookmarks or cards, or maybe a card and 2 bookmarks, who knows, we'll see what happens. And then this needs to be 19.5, so we'll cut a little bit off the bottom. So that would be, I don't want to take all of that, so I'm going to take a bit off the bottom and then a bit off the top. I don't want to lose all these lovely toadstools. There we go. I know Firefly was hurt in that. Although I have chopped some moths up, but hey. So how is everybody? There's a few other people watching who've not said hello yet, so hopefully you're not too busy to say hello. It would be nice, but you may be busy doing something. I think I can get rid of this just now. I mean, this is not, there's no rocket science tonight, it's just using this rather than putting it in a folder and moving it from one place to the other. And using it in a way that I can actually see it regularly and enjoy it. And that wasn't a very tidy cut, that one. Let's put it back in. That's not, but we'll just bring it in my, do you know what, woodwork acrylic, just my Night of Navy, just to take the white off that edge. Just the edge of. There we go. Righty. Well, that's not good. You're not too well, Randy. We need you to be well. On your entertaining your granddaughter Heather. Right, so basically that is just my decoration for my notebook, but it does to kind of take the boringness from it, doesn't it? It's like a diary planner thing. Right, so I'm just going to stick this together with wet glue. And I really don't think it needs much in the way of decoration. I did think, you know, I could do a few moths and fussy cut them out and have some 3D, but not on a notebook because then it'll just get caught on everything. Just want to make sure this is nice and flat. I'm going to use my bone folder for that. That paper's so pretty, it does seem a pity to hide it, isn't it? It's gorgeous. So we'll just put this over the... Hi Debbie, in you come. You're from Vermont, USA. What state is Vermont in? Because I am ignorant, or my geography is very poor. My geography of the USA is like limited to the places that I have been. Now that makes that notebook an awful lot more interesting, doesn't it? I might just want that just a wee bit. I don't know. Might be too late, it's just slightly ski-whiff, but we'll just go with it. It's like me, oh, that is the state, Vermont. Oh well, that just shows my ignorance even. What are your next door neighbour states? That makes me even more ignorant. So yeah, there's my notebook. So what's next? A card. So you can see me trying to work things out there. Shall we try a card? I don't want to lose. You see, I don't think starting to cut it in any other way works. Well, you could kind of have a square but have that, but then you're losing all this. I want to kind of keep the, you know, sky and greenery in it. So I'm thinking a card. Let's try a card. And you're in South Texas, Carol. Cool. Where's everybody else coming in from tonight? At least tell each other, even if I don't understand. I'm just getting some card for a card base. Actually, what? Again, I'm thinking the night and everything, but I've got this beautiful, look at this sparkly paper. Don't know. Decisions. So, Night of Navy. I fight myself about Night of Navy. Right. But when I do in European measurements, this is 21 centimeters that way, so I cut this 21 because this fits our DL envelope. So if I cut this to 21, obviously you'll have your own letter size. this is what I stamped yesterday, Debbie, that we're working with the moths from the host set that you can buy with your rewards if you have an order of, I think it's $150 in the US as well, and it's £150 in the UK. And then I'll score this at 10.5. You endorse it, Heather. Okay. I probably ask you this every time and I forget. So then we're going to have that one there, but we'll have a layer as well. We'll have another layer just to actually think. I don't know whether I want a layer of this sparkly white. Blue, boho blue. That actually works, and it would just give it a bit of luster, wouldn't it? But I will take something out of the middle of this. I won't, it's quite expensive to just have as a complete layer. Let me think though. So I want this to be 10.1. By 20.6. And I'm going to cut the guts out of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that to 1 centimetre. Well, no, I'm going to put it to ½ inch. I know I've measured that in centimetres, but it's just, so I'll put my cutter to ½ inch, and I'll bring it down to just about ½ inch before the end. And then we'll turn it, put it in there at ½ inch. Ooh, went a bit far there. Oh well. But just roughly, just so that we, basically what this is what you call gutting. I could stand up and look accurately, but it's me. So you're not going all the way to the end, you're just doing within ½ inch of the other side, and then I'll just take the last bits with the snips. It's just basically because these speciality papers are quite expensive, and obviously we want to get the most out of them. But I just think it'd be nice just to have that bit of extra luster on the card. And so then this needs to be, we'll go with this one. Do you know what, I think if I turn it over, I won't stress about whether I'm cutting them off or I'm not cutting them off, because otherwise I start being selective, which isn't a bad thing. And I need to cut this down to what? So that was 20.6 to 20.2. So I'm just going to chop a wee bit off here. And then, excuse me while I do the maths in my head. I was like, no. So I take 4 millimetres off, but if you don't work in millimetres, that won't need that won't mean anything to you. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to give that border there, and then we need to cut some, we need a basic white for inside. So I have a scrap here, which is, so it needs to be 10.1 by 20.6. Obviously you can work out your measurements if you do inches and what the size of your card would be. Right, we'll pop that over just now and see how we go with this. So thanks for coming in and crafting with, keeping me company while I craft, folks. We'll see if we can make this up. Thinking we should be popping a bit of some moth stamping inside, shouldn't we? And then that will go on there, and then the panel on there. I might do another one sheet wonder with these moths simply because I enjoyed that so much. Maybe with flowers next time. That might be tomorrow's live. I'm going to do it again and then we make something with it. We'll do a different colour palette. Right, so yeah, I was going to stamp. I haven't got the moths out, but there they are. Look, there they are. And what did we use? We used Pebble Path. Which one was it we were using yesterday? That one, this one. Yeah. So we'll just use the same one so it all ties in. Oh, look at me getting the corner of my block. And I want to have a full one in the middle of the card, but obviously I don't want it full strength because I might want to write there. So I'll stamp it off and then stamp it on. How pretty is that? Isn't that pretty when it's just light like that? And we can still write our message over there. So we'll close that off. And that's going on the inside, isn't it? I've no idea what occasion this card will be for. So I'm not going to put a sentiment on it at the moment. Oh, these moths, the stamps are just fabulous. I'm just blown away by them. So if you would like to own this set, you do need to put in an order of £150 or more, but you don't have to do that completely yourself. You know, you and a friend could club together to put your order in, and then you can buy this. It's only, using rewards, it's only £13, I think. So it's not hugely expensive. Right, so what I need to do is put the glue on here. Because I want it to be in the middle of it. So that's that. quite busy with all these moths, fireflies, and if you look closely there are some bumblebees hiding in the foliage. So it's actually be quite a nice one to sit with a child and talk about the picture. You can talk about colours and what you can see. If you are one of my customers and you would like to have this stamp set, do talk to me so that we can work out the best way for you to do that. It might be that you could just add your order onto a workshop order that I've got, so it wouldn't have to be as much as £150. There's different ways that we could work it out if you really do want it and you really aren't able to order £150. See, I already splatted all this with Wink of Stella, and then so you get all okay there. So that's a card. That's a card and a notebook. What should we do with this? I wonder, I have, and here, why is it, they always disappear when you're doing something like, I've got some cello bags. Yeah, I have these ones, but they're too narrow. But these ones, although maybe they're not. I could do something that is narrower. I would get two out of that one then. Let's have a look. So I'm just going to measure these bags, because these are just perfect. So that is exactly 5 centimetres. So if I cut this to 4.8, let me see if that will fit in. Just check that it will fit first. I want to take it 2 millimetres, or will 1 millimetre less be enough? Maybe, we'll see. It's not straight there. Try and take it to 4.9. And it's straight. Do you remember that measurement? 4.9. And that's 21 by 4.9. I just need to check that this is going to fit in first before I go wasting this by cutting it up. Yes, that will fit. So if I take that to 4.5, what is the width of that? 9.1. So if I take that to 4.5 and a teeny weeny bit, that should effectively be cutting this in half. So I should get, oh, poor moth. We might have to add a moth in here because it's got no moths. And that needs to be then cut to 20.6. So just take that bit off the bottom and that just fits nicely then. So that's one bookmark. That will add some, I would like to have a bit, I think I might add a moth up there, and then I can colour it with my blends. Hi Pauline, in you come. I'm just working out what to do with yesterday's stamping. So yeah, so there's a bookmark. So have I got another, see that's not wide enough, is it? No. I'm trying to look at my scraps a bit more. Aha, look. We have what width does this have to be? 14 point, no, 4.9, isn't it? Hi Cheryl, in you come and join the ladies. Yeah, I'm sure that came. So this just needs that little bit chopped off the bottom. So we've got a nice Night of Navy border. But I'm going to add some stamping because maybe just some more, I don't know. I'll add something on that one because it's a bit boring. But this one's okay. So let's put this one together. I wonder if we should put some, I want to put a wee something on this. Where is my, what's the Firefly set called? Because I've got everything alphabetic here. What's it called? And then I would find it. Can anyone remember? I can't see it. Yes, I see it light the way. Because I think that's got follow your dreams, isn't that good? Let's put that then on there. Hi Hayes. I'm just going to pop that in there, because, simply because it fits in. Will it fit in there? Oh yeah, it'll fit in there. There you go, follow your dreams. I'll finish this one off. I use bookmarks to give out when I do a market stall. I put my contact details on the back and then I just give them out. Makes a change from a business card. And then that will just pop into the wee bag, because we already checked that it would, so here goes. Come on, get in, get in. Yeah, you're right, Hayes. Yeah, they're a bit more use for a bookmark than a business card. It's a bit less boring. So there, that's so I just need to put my contact details on that one. But I think this one is a bit on the boring side, so I think we need to pop another moth in here, because it's a bit weird just to have two moths tip off their wings. So I'm wondering, maybe have a good bulk of that one on, or there's a littler one. You get almost all of that on. And I think, yeah, the brain is here somewhere, it's just not working. I had to put that one there, and then another one. Oh, I've marked that, I think I will put that one there then. And where's Follow Your Dreams? I wonder if that'll fit in there. Or even, no, we'll pop it in here. That won't really. I'll try it in there. Yay. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Where's the tub to put my dirty stamps in? Here it is up here. Where I get that covered in that. And then I think if I just use my blends, I should be able to cover this up. Oh yeah, you could add another wee firefly in there, couldn't I? See, I've got littler ones. See, I'm getting carried away now, ladies and gents. Just playing and making sure that I don't just put it away in a folder or something. It's a bit of overkill here, but hey. Pop this one in here. I actually love these firefly stamps. They just stamp so beautifully. Really, I'm getting carried away, haven't I? There was a bit of a blob there. Let's say, stop it, Janice. Walk away from the fireflies. Don't you know when to stop, woman? I don't, that's the problem. Right, so we get some blends. I don't know if we'll go with. I have got. I think blends will work because they won't activate the water in the night of navy underneath. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's see. I think I'll go quiet on you now while I colour in. Again, it's so relaxing. Because these pens are alcohol based and the ink underneath is water based, if I was to use the marker pens, they would mix and reactivate the water based ink underneath. So I'm going to go with this. because you know you get pink and green moths everywhere. In my dreams you do. Stampin' is just for relaxing. It really, what things look, this is not like about real things, this is just a representation of. And then we'll take the pink one. This is Moody Mauve actually, I'm saying pink, but I see it as more of a dusky pink. Anybody else? I don't really see it as a mauve, but I suppose other people might. I'm doing all this symmetrical stuff again. Oh well. But I don't want them to look too different to the wings that are there. But I don't have all the new colours and blends yet. Watch this space. Need to get a colour for the body. I need to do something here with the underwing. I'm just putting a bit of dark underneath, and then I'm just going to go over that with the light boho blue. So it's absolutely fine to add more to your stamping once you know what you're making with it. I'm sorry, but when I'm colouring I kind of forget to talk. Is everyone okay? I'm neglecting you. Did you all get a seat and a drink? I'm not being a very good hostess tonight. We had a lot of rain last night, but it's turned into a beautiful evening now. I just need to do the body. I'm just going to bring down the... I'm just going to bring the Stamp Right marker for the, what's it called, Pebbled Path. I can never remember all these. All these names. It's quite hard for this old brain to learn new things. Oh good, I'm glad you're all comfortable. So what do you think? That's absolutely a mass with flying things. If you don't like flying things, you might not like it here. So then we'll pop this one on here. So that's not too bad. We've covered a notebook, we've made a card, and we've made 2 bookmarks. So in a way that could be a complete gift to someone. we had really heavy rain overnight, Heather, and it's rained quite a lot during the day, and then at tea time it turned out nice. Are you still very muggy? I drink coffee all day too, Cheryl, except when it's wine time or gin time. I will have tea now and again, a spicy tea. I would prefer like spicy chai, but I do take my tea black. I don't add milk or anything, as my coffee as well. Yes. Yeah. So that's that one, so let's tidy up a little. You're very humid. That's not comfortable, is it? So there we go. We've got covered a notebook. I've made a card, and we've got two. Oh, I'm just going to pull them off, and that'll drive me crazy if it keeps flapping up. I will put my stickers on later. I'm not going to bore you while I rake in the drawer to find them. So there you go. We've added some extra moths here because two wingtips didn't really tell the story of what's happening. So in actual fact, they kind of were that way, were they not? In the One Sheet Wonder. And then it was that one there, and then that one. That's how we chopped it up. Yeah, thanks for that, Cheryl. Yeah. So that's been good fun. Yeah, I do think I'll have a go at something a bit similar. Maybe use other moths and do with more flowers. But not tonight. Getting tired now. I'm going to go and have another cuppa. Yeah, so thank you very much for joining me on the live today and for keeping me company while I did this. I actually think I want to put the sentiment on my notebook as well, because I think, you know, follow your dreams is a really good sentiment for everyone, especially for me. Let's just keep going. Just pop this on the moon. Better concentrate and get it right, because I've only got one chance here. There you go, follow your dreams. Do you think it should be on the card as well? Big decisions. Yeah, and then it's a complete matching set, isn't it? Where will it fit? It's too busy here. Maybe just tuck it in here. We all need to be reminded to follow our dreams. Something. Oh, that was dangerous. That pen fell in my bin. Right. So right, enough now. Walk away now, Janice, from the... There we go. So thank you very much. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Please share this out with anyone that you would think might be interested, or to your Pinterest boards, or just anywhere and everywhere. Please like if you liked it. Please leave a positive comment after the event, especially if you're watching on replay. And thank you everyone for coming in and chit-chatting while I played. Yep. So I'm going to try and find the door so I can get out. Anyone know the door out? Do you know where the door is? I can find the door. Thank you for coming and sharing with me. And we'll see you all soon. Maybe not tomorrow. I'm going to meet a friend tomorrow and have a wee day out. So I might be too tired by the time I come back. But maybe Wednesday might come and have a go at that other one, sheet wonder that I've been talking about with the flowers. Take care everyone.